Hey everybody, it's me Chris. I'm back over here in the kitchen. I just deboned a turkey to make a turkey roulade. I want to use that carcass to make some stock that I could use for Thanksgiving. So let me show you what I got here. I got the turkey carcass already heating up in my largest stock pot. And I got some aromatics here. I got a couple carrots, some celery with the leaves, a couple onions I sliced. You just leave the skin on. I did a whole head of garlic here. I left the paper on, some black peppercorns, and to make this really, really flavorful, I got 6 bouillon cubes, chicken bouillon cubes. I'm also going to add, I got a couple of rotisserie chicken carcasses that I had in the freezer. I'm going to put these in the pot as well. I'm going to cover the whole thing with a bunch of water, bring it up to a rapid boil, and then simmer it for about at least an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I'll skim off any foam. And at the end, I'll remove everything, I'll strain it off, and I'll have a really great turkey/chicken stock to use for Thanksgiving. Alright, so I got my turkey carcass in there and my chicken carcass. I'm going to dump all my veggies right in there. And I got some water here. And I'm just going to fill this up so it just covers everything. So there you go, everything's covered with water. I'm just going to put the lid on and bring this up to a boil. Alright, so my stock cooked for about an hour and a half. And I'm going to remove first the turkey carcass. I'll just put it into a pan. And then I'm going to use, I have this large strainer. And I'm going to take everything else out before we strain off the stock. Alright, so my stock is done. I took out all the turkey and chicken parts, all the vegetables. And now I just have a large pot here with a fine mesh strainer, and I'm just going to strain it off. So there you go. And I'll just wash that. And that's it, your stock is done, and you can see it's quite a bit. So I'm just going to let this cool, and I'll trim off or skim off any fat that comes to the top and put it into my containers. So that's it. So once you get it strained, you want to just leave it here and let it cool. And you can see it's already starting to form a skin on top. So any fat that's left over will come to the top and it'll solidify. And once it's cooled, you could skim that off. And then get some soup containers and scoop it right in. And you can freeze it or keep whatever you need for your next soup, or for Thanksgiving in this case, keep it right in the fridge. So there you go. We used, you could do this just with the leftover rotisserie chicken carcasses if it's not Thanksgiving, and make a regular chicken stock. But in this case, we used the leftover turkey carcass from our deboned turkey for my turkey roulade. So there you go. A great way to make stock for the holidays. You got to try it out. Don't forget, look for me, Chris Smith, under the description, DiGiovanna Family Recipes. Subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching the video.